Welcome back to another episode of Searching for Mcguffin with your host,
George,
Gabe.
And Link.
And today we're back with another monthly.
It's a micro monthly, the new shorter format where we go 45 to an hour and a half.
That's right.
And I'm hopefully I'm kidding and exaggerating. I don't think I have to speak into existence. If you're wondering where we've been, you must have missed last week's episode. So go back and listen or watch. The boys are back in town.
We are the boys.
Yeah.
If you were confused as to who was the boys.
Yeah. But now it's time to do the easiest part of this job, which is to just go over what's happened in the past month while we were gone, what we've seen, what we watched, what we played, etc., etc., etc.
Woo!
So let's get right to it, and let's start with our favorite categories, films.
Yes.
Starting off the month, I think me and Link saw this one, but not George.
I did not.
Shame. Where were you? Why didn't you watch it with us?
He said he didn't want to.
I think, no, that's not true.
That was your loss, bro.
I really wanted to watch this movie. I was slammed at work. Did you guys go on the weekend or on opening night?
It was during the week.
What were you doing at work?
I don't know.
You weren't slammed.
I must have
Oh,
been.
your wife was probably slammed.
Yeah.
But yeah.
That's not a euphemism.
It's not. She was busy. That's my sister, you perverts.
I really don't know why I didn't go to this.
Gabriel and I went with my wife. My wife.
Oh, yeah. And if you're wondering about Link's marital status, go back. The boys are back in town.
I got married. That's what I did while I was out gone. Just want to bring that back. I'm going to introduce you guys to my wife. So yeah. But Gabriel and I and my wife watched the movie together. What movie did we watch?
The Fall Guy.
The Fall Guy.
It's funny because the movie was about to start and he asked me that same question. Because the trailers were so long. He's like, what are we watching?
That's true.
Yeah. I thought this was an adaptation of the hit free-to-play video game.
Fall Guys?
Yeah, Fall Guys. It's not.
It's an adaptation of a TV show from the 80s.
That I did not know. I think it's the 80s, might be even the 70s, actually. But it looks really old. I never heard of it before.
Yeah.
And nobody will, because I tried to figure out where to stream it. It is not available anywhere. So
Just doesn't exist.
Why would you want to watch this?
yeah, this will be what? Because I always like to do some research about what the source material is for
Oh, okay.
these movie adaptations.
It's about stunt people.
That's why I didn't go watch it, because I was like, I gotta watch all of the original series, The Fall Guy, before I watch.
I gotta play Fall Guys for a certain amount of time.
So how was Fall Guy?
Loved it.
Man, it was such a fun movie.
It was so much fun. And honestly, if Dune 2 wasn't Dune 2.
Doom 2?
Dune.
Oh.
Dune space 2.
Dune Dos. Didn't come out this year. It probably would have been one of my favorite movies of the year.
Yeah.
What? Really? Wait, it's not one of your favorite movies of the year?
It's
it
one of the
probably would have
favorites.
been my favorite movie of the
Oh,
year.
okay. So it's like it's like 2A or something.
Something came out right after that. What was it?
Challengers.
No, it came out before. I mean, we're going to talk about it. I'm assuming it's on this list.
Yeah. Maybe
Oh,
not.
Furiosa.
No, yeah, it is my favorite. Aside from Dune 2, it is my favorite movie.
What was it that came out right after?
Furiosa.
It was Planet of the Apes and then...
Planet
Oh,
of the
okay,
Apes.
okay. So Fall Guys better than...
I had a better experience, but I mean... I don't know. Ryan Gosling, man, he's just so...
Ryan Gosling's so good, bro.
Right. That's
so
what
charismatic.
So pitch this movie. What's the 15-second pitch here?
A stunt dude has an accident, loses confidence in his ability, but he's also has a what would you call that?
A love interest?
Time.
He has a love interest, sure. I'm good with that.
But
That's it. There's a
I'm
stunt man
good-
with a
I'm
love
good-
interest.
I'm good
You
with
go
it.
with that?
I don't remember the last time I had such a fun time.
Because it's funny, right? That's what the thing is.
Yeah, it's just a fun movie to watch. I had such a blast with Gabriel and my wife watching it. I'm trying to remember when was the last time we had such a good fun time watching a movie.
Oppenheimer.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That was a fun time.
Maybe Barbie. I think I had more fun watching this movie than Barbie.
Well, Ryan
I'll
Gosling.
agree.
He's giving you a lot of fun in the movie theaters.
So it was
Barbie only loses to more Ryan Gosling.
Actually, there was an interview and he said that the reason why he does these types of movies is because he doesn't like doing heavy psychological movies because they play a toll on him. And then when he goes home, I guess he's some sort of method actor or some sort of I don't know.
It sounds like an accusation. He's some sort of method actor.
I don't know what he is.
Sometimes Daniel Day-Lewis.
But sometimes he's in that mode of
he's stuck in the role.
He's stuck in the role,
Yeah,
exactly, and it kind of ruins his time with his wife.
No, it's not about method acting. I think, and a lot of people aren't aware how much of a toll performance takes on you.
Yeah.
You have to tap into those emotions even though they're not real and they linger with you. You know when something bad happens at work and you leave it behind, but it's still in the back of your mind, or you just ruined your day. Like that happens too. Those characters and those experiences, you feel them like truly. If you get sad, you get sad.
Yeah.
And even though you leave it behind at work, you're still like, I'm sad.
Yeah.
Anything bad happen at work with you?
No, not to me
Anytime
specific.
soon?
I was thinking more about acting.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the last project that I was working on, which if you're wondering what that was, go back to last week's episode when we came back. The Boys Are Back in Town, episode 112.
So yeah, The Fall Guy was hilarious.
Check it out.
The
So,
action
such a
was
fun
good.
movie.
It was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
It was a great time.
So this made it to streaming at home in record time.
That was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's how many days was it? We counted. It was like,
We should watch it
Dude,
together.
it was
less
like
than-
2 or 3 weeks.
what do you guys? You think I should buy it?
I'd buy
Yeah.
that movie. That movie's great.
Okay, because here's where I am. I missed it right away, and I was like, I'm gonna get to it as soon as I'm out of
I
school.
think it's I think it deserves that at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, because I was like, I'm gonna get to it. Maybe I'll go watch it. It's out of premium format, but now you can just rent or buy it at home. So I was like, oh, I can just do that. But then I'm like, I know the moment I buy it,
It's gonna go on streaming.
Yeah, it'll go on a platform for free. But you're right. If it's as good as you guys say, I'm gonna gamble the $20 and I'm just
This
gonna
is
buy
what we
it.
do, bro. Buy it,
Mhm.
and then we do big cheese.
Okay, big cheese.
There you go.
To make up for, Double or Nothing, which we didn't add to the. Let's add that real quick to our.
Added
episode.
to the Trello.
Okay, and let's move quickly. 'cause-
Danny, include a added to the Trello.
No, there's no tile for
Image,
that. No.
image.
They don't even know what we're talking about.
The other one I saw was Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Kingdom of the
Man,
Planet.
that's a one. Let me tell you, I'm proud of my mom
Yeah,
because she watched all 3 movies
you're wondering where this is going, Gabe.
the day in one day, one Sunday.
Really?
Yeah,
She binged the
all
Planet of the Apes
3
series.
movies in one Sunday, and I told her, "Oh, there's a new one coming out," and she didn't know. Like she should coincidentally
just
just watch it like
Those
the week
movies?
before.
Was it
Yeah,
on TV or something?
it's on Disney Plus.
Oh, so
No, but she went out of her way to watch those movies.
Yeah, like for no reason.
Probably she just saw the tile because they are marketing like we have the Planet of the Apes
I don't know,
movie
but
in
she
its-
watched them all, and
That's-
then I was like, "Oh, there's a new one." And she's like, "Oh, take me with you to watch it." I'm like, "I haven't seen any of those movies," and she's like, "Don't worry, I got you," and then explained the whole plot.
so then why didn't you go with your mom to watch Kingdom of the Planet?
Nah,
of the
because I
Apes?
still feel like she didn't do a good job explaining.
How long did you take?
It's a bit.
No, this is completely serious. My mom literally watched
It
them all.
depends. Can bits be based on real life? Because then yes, it's a bit.
I'm serious.
Oh yeah, this sounds like a true story.
It is.
It is.
It
Okay.
sounds like a true story.
I promise.
It doesn't sound like a true story, which is why it's so ridiculous. I don't even believe Link
It
can
is
make
a
it
true.
up. So it is a
true
yeah, it
story.
is a true story.
My mom watched it all in one day.
Yeah, it would be more. What's the
Like
word?
if you said your dad, I would be like, yeah,
yeah,
1000%. I believe.
I
that.
know, and that's why I was so shocked because my mom only when she watches movies, it's Disney Plus, but it's cartoons and in Spanish. This she watched in English with Spanish subtitles.
Interesting.
So
I'm impressed.
So your mom is more versed in the apes cinematic universe than you
me,
are.
yeah.
Okay.
Which is and I really want to watch it.
Okay. So please do that because I'll go rewatch this.
Yeah, I got to watch them all.
Yeah.
And then I want to take my mom to the theater.
What was your take on it, Gabe?
The movie?
Yeah.
It was fantastic.
Oh, really? You thought it was fantastic?
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't think it was as good as War
Is that the first one
The
or
third
second?
one.
That's
or
the third one.
Okay.
or even the second one.
I don't think
the
it was as good as.
I think Dawn and War.
Dawn,
I think
yeah.
it's better than Rise.
No, not Dawn. What? Oh, Rise is the first one.
Rise is the first one.
Yes, it is better than Rise. I agree with that. It's better than Rise, but it's not as
But
good.
those other two are so.
They're top tier.
They're so good.
Oh,
but this
man.
movie's good. I really liked it.
I'm excited for this.
I'm excited for you to watch the series so that I can go with you, Link,
And my
because
mom.
I was really tired when I watched it. So I know why I thought it was okay.
It was long.
Yeah, I know why I thought it was okay, but I want to give it a second chance. My really quick review is it's the start of a new trilogy, so you kind of have to leave the original trilogy in the past.
And that kind of sucks, eh?
Yeah, for me, it's like I have to invest in brand new characters, so I'm excited about the potential it has for the next chapter, but it didn't hit the way that original Caesar trilogy did, because I love those movies.
And this wasn't Matt Reeves, right?
This is not Matt Reeves.
Is
Correct?
he going to be part of the
Doubt.
new trilogy?
No, I don't think so.
He's
Okay.
busy with
This is the
Batman.
new direction. But like he said, this was better than Rise,
Which
right?
is
That's
a-
the first one.
yeah.
Which Rise isn't
Right.
even bad.
Rise
Like,
isn't
that
even
whole-
bad.
That
It's
trilogy's
good.
good.
But okay, this is exactly how I felt during Rise, where I was like, I'm excited about where this series can go because I'm a big classic Planet of the Apes fan. So I was like, oh, I can see how this is gonna get good. But Matt Reeves just elevated.
Well, you
to a
can
new
see the
level.
difference between his two movies and then the first
Yeah,
one.
absolutely.
Like
Mm.
he just elevates it in a way that's like it's night and day.
Yeah, so it's hard to reach those lengths.
but I
without
still
him coming back.
Yeah, I
Mm.
still think I don't even know who the director of this one was, but I still think he did
Yeah,
a
I
good
don't
job.
know either. But no, I think they did a good job, and I think it was a smart choice
I'll be
to
all
fast
right.
forward to fast forward hundreds of years because you're not tied down, you know. So it was a good choice, but I'm more excited for the future. But it's definitely not a waste of time. I would watch it again.
You know, it wasn't a waste of time to watch again.
Wes Ball.
West
Ball's
Max
the
Fury
director.
Road?
Wes Ball is the director.
West Ball.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
not you, Ball, right?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm
I forgot.
he
I had
has
looked it up.
directed the Maze Runner trilogy.
That's what it was. All three of them.
Apparently.
Okay. That's a mixed bag itself, but okay. What was worth rewatching, Gabe?
Mad Max Fury Road.
Yes, Fury Road. Although I don't recommend Link watch it before.
I've also never seen the Mad Max series.
None of the movies.
I mean, I've watched them in Spanish in Telemundo years ago.
Oh,
I don't know if that counts, but I don't remember.
I don't
anything.
think it does.
Yeah.
Okay, so if you've never seen a Mad Max movie, Gabe, what's your advice to Link? Should he even watch Mad Max 1?
Tell me how to do this,
Or should he skip to Road Warrior?
Mad Gabe.
Mad Max is the first one, right?
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
Nah, that was depressing.
Yeah, and it's also really low budget and a 70s film.
Yeah, no, I just watched
It
Road
feels
Warrior.
dated. Road Warrior is a masterpiece. I'd say watch Road Warrior to understand who Mad Max is. Then I would say go watch Furiosa to understand who she is. Then watch Fury Road. It puts them together in a sandwich, and that is the pinnacle, I think, of the series.
I mean, I watched a TikTok video that explained it all, so I kind of know what happens. But I'm gonna do that now. But first, the Planet movie. The Planet movie.
Oh.
The Ape movie.
Okay, the 8 movies. If you wait for the 8 movies, then Furiosa will probably be at home already by that time.
Ah,
So
let's
that's
do
fine.
that.
It's fine. So, Gabe, your review?
A Furiosa?
Yeah.
It was good. It's not Fury Road.
I think it's a good movie, but you're right. It's not Fury Road.
It's good, but also Fury Road is.
Excellent. We rewatched
They made it. They put it too close. They put it too close to
I
Fury
agree.
Road, and I
That's-
think when you're putting it too close to Fury Road, when you're so close to perfection, I expect perfection.
Mm-hmm.
Question:
Yeah.
Is Tom Hardy's character in Furiosa?
That's kind of a spoiler if we say yes or no.
Because I know it takes place before.
Okay, spoilers. 15 seconds. Turn off your headphones, okay? All right, I'll do this on camera for those. I'm going to go 10 seconds. This on camera for those that are watching. If not, just count 10 seconds. Hopefully we get it right. Okay? Now, there is a cameo. So he briefly appears, but it's almost nothing.
And it's
Uh,
also not him.
But it's like a younger
Matt.
version. It's a younger
time
version.
Out, time out. Oh, whoa, we botched that.
It doesn't matter.
It's
Now, quick question.
It's the back of his head, and it's not even Tom Hardy.
It's a stunt double.
Quick
It's
question.
the guy from the video game.
Is it what?
It's the guy from the
Is that
video
real?
game. Yeah.
Because I know it's a stunt double in Fury Road also.
Yeah, he's the guy from the video game.
Oh, we'll talk about the video game later. Cause
Quick question. Do you guys
Yeah.
ascribe to the theory
Mhm.
that Tom Hardy's character, this Mad Max,
No.
is
Whatever you're
the
about to
little
say.
kid
No,
in the Mad Max
no,
original
no.
trilogy or whatever it was? I don't
no.
know.
I'm gonna keep saying no.
Okay.
What the hell are you talking about?
No, that's a big theory. Okay, so
See, I'm well versed in this because of that one TikTok
okay,
video.
we don't want to
You
spend
mean in
too
the
much
movies that
time.
you haven't seen.
Yeah.
He's so educated, except he hasn't seen the primary text. Okay, not to spend too much time on it, but basically, Fury Road references and contradicts all of the other Mad Max movies. So there's elements of Beyond Thunderdome that are in the movie, but also contradictions to Beyond Thunderdome that it doesn't make sense. So people say, oh, it's the kid. He grew up. He found the music box. He dresses the same because he looks up to Mad Max.
Yeah.
No, I think that just there's a mythological nature to the Mad Max films, and they contradict each other because they're all completely disconnected. And Tom Hardy is a new iteration that harkens back to the Mel Gibson films, but is not canonically tied to them, which was another one of my problems with Furiosa. It kind of creates a new mythos. Like, here's Furiosa and here's Mad Max. Fury Road. It's basically part 1 and 2.
I didn't like that.
As opposed to everything else being like kind of a James Bond movie where like they reference each other, but they don't make sense as a whole.
Didn't like it.
Yeah.
You didn't like Furiosa?
I didn't like that they put him in it.
Didn't like those aspects.
Oh, okay.
Again, I think you, and if anyone out there has never seen Mad Max Fury Road, are in the best position. Watch Road Warrior to understand who Mad Max is, then go watch Furiosa. Watch Fury Road after that.
Also, ending it right where Fury Road's supposed to begin.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
I wasn't a fan either.
Now, Gabriel, out of the 3 movies that you watched in May, which one was the best one? How would you, like, if you're going to rank them in
Mad
order?
Max Fury Road.
Madam Web.
What? Which is, like...
All the new movies?
Yeah, out of the 3 that you watched. 'Cause
Madam Web.
You're the only one that watched all 3 of them. So, which,
Madam Web.
how would you rank them?
I had the most fun with Fall Guy.
Fall Guy? So, you
Whoa.
put Fall Guy at 1, and what would you put as 2?
Say it. Say it.
Nah, I'll say Furious.
Furious and then...
Really?
I'll say Furious.
Okay.
I thought May was a good month for movies.
It is. It was.
I don't know why people aren't watching movies. You
I
guys are
say
ruining
I say
Hollywood.
Furious.
Yeah, but if people go watch movies, maybe they'll raise the price of A-list.
Oh, stop watching movies. But if people stop watching movies, maybe they remove
Yeah, no, but
A-list.
Furious didn't even make that much money.
No, Furiosa made an
30
astoundingly
million.
little amount of money. Yeah.
That's just
I think
dumb,
it's
bro.
30 million out
It's
of
like the worst launch.
I hate
in
that,
decades.
man. It's like
It's a good movie.
it is a good movie. And it
I'm
deserves-
nitpicking from a Mythos fanboy.
It deserves
you know?
more.
Yeah. Well, Link didn't go watch it. It's his fault.
That's true.
I also haven't watched the other movies.
Oh, that's true. You didn't watch it.
So it's not like I was going to watch it.
Oh, well. Okay. So, really quick, at home, I did see 2 new releases that came out recently in past couple of weeks. I did watch half of Madam Web. That's as far as I could make it. Do yourself a favor. Do not watch it. Even though it's free and you have Netflix, don't give them the clicks. It was more horrific than I had imagined, and I had imagined a lot. But I did get to see my movie of the year. If it wasn't for Dune, I think this might be my movie of the year. J-Lo, This Is Me.
I'm so mad at you.
No, let's watch it again, man. I'll watch it.
Let's watch it again. We didn't watch it.
I will watch it again with you because it is only an hour long, and
we were supposed to watch it together. All 3 of us.
You were taking so long. It's been weeks.
What do you mean? You never told me to come to watch it.
You have an open invitation, and you had all these rules. You were like, I gotta watch the documentary first.
No, you watched the movie first, then the documentary.
Well, I'm still down for
I'm
that.
just glad I haven't seen it.
No, you guys have to see this.
I want to watch it because this is the movie. This is the reason why they got her and Ben Affleck got divorced. So I got to see why.
Nah, that's all a bit for Duncan.
Yeah, apparently they're
Dunkin' Donuts.
It's a Duncan bit.
apparently they were spotted together again. So we're not sure what their status is.
Are we really surprised?
No. Guys, I'm telling you straight up, do not watch Madam Web. You must watch J-Lo, This Is Me.
I'm watching it with you
Okay, let's do it. Let's do it.
Sunday.
Okay, it's fine.
What
Come
are you
over
doing Sunday,
Sunday.
Gabriel?
Can we watch The Godfather
Oh, yeah.
instead of J-Lo's disaster piece?
But it is like what was that movie?
Disaster movie?
Disaster Artist?
Yeah. The Disaster Artist. There you go.
I really
No,
like
it's not
that
like
movie.
Disaster Movie. Yes, yeah. It was like watching The Room. The Room is a movie that's so bad you have to watch it. That's J-Lo.
Let's
This
watch
Is
it,
Me.
bro.
So if you haven't gotten a chance, free on Prime, Amazon
All right.
Prime.
Moving on to TV.
TV, the thing we're going to talk about the most, but we got a whole episode dedicated to it next week.
Yes. So
What is
next
it?
week, you gotta come back.
Bro, X-Men 97 brought back the X-Men, and I think just reminded me how cool they were
It did not bring
and
back.
how I don't care about the Avengers.
You know, you don't have to put a thing down in order to lift another thing up.
You know what? Gabriel's right, man. If the X-Men's right, you don't need the Avengers. If the X-Men is done right, you really don't need them.
Yeah, but what if you can get Avengers versus X-Men? Think about how cool it was in the comics. Even though the comics weren't good, you still bought them.
Anyways, we're gonna talk about that show ad nauseum next week.
But
In
if you
deep
haven't
detail.
watched it, go watch it.
Yeah. Okay.
What
so
is
you
like what 10 episodes?
It's 10 episodes, and there's a half-hour show. 5 hours. Watch. You have 7 days. You're on notice. If you have not watched X-Men 97, watch it. If you have,
every episode is going to be great.
Rewatch it.
Every episode is going to be great. But
even the Jubilee episode.
Once you get to number 5,
oh no, I didn't like that much.
Once you get to number 5, you're gonna you won't stop.
Yeah.
Don't forget that Jubilee's only half the episode link.
Remember, it's not the whole episode.
Oh, but they also had Mojo. I hate that guy.
I hate that character.
I hate that. Never mind.
But watch it. The movie's the show is fantastic.
Okay.
All right.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna move on. So
yeah,
say what you gotta say.
No, that's what I was gonna say.
All right, next Apple TV. Sugar. Colin Farrell plays a detective, kind of like noir. He's obsessed with old Hollywood movies.
Yes, please.
And he goes on a mystery to find a missing person.
Did he find them?
A missing persons?
He's on a missing persons case.
Okay.
Does he? Oh, don't spoil it.
Yeah, don't spoil it. What are you gonna say?
I've actually heard good things about the show.
I've heard very good things about the show.
And then there's a twist that I, to this day, don't know how to feel about.
Out of 10, how would you rate it?
I don't know. I'm on the fence, man.
It depends on the twist.
That twist threw me off.
Okay.
Is
that all the way at the end?
That's like second to last episode.
Okay. He's dead. He dies.
Okay. Can we guess the twist? If we get it right, just don't say anything. If we get it wrong, say no.
Okay.
Okay, ready? So.
Does he talk so much that his best friend cuts off his finger?
No.
Is he secretly a Batman villain, and this is his origin?
No.
Is he secretly a Daredevil villain, and this is his origin?
No.
Does the whole thing take place in Belfast? Wait, no, not Belfast. In Bruges.
Does it take in a Sheeran?
No.
You used that one already.
Huh?
No? Okay.
No. But watch it. I enjoyed it.
Does he see dead people?
No.
Is it secretly a season of True Detective?
Feels like it.
Okay.
Okay.
You heard it here first. True Detective, Sugar.
All right, next. This one came out in April, but still, we got to talk about it.
Yeah, because if it would have come out one episode at a time, it'd probably still be going on. But it.
Yeah, honestly, thank you, Prime, for dropping it all at the same time. That was fantastic.
Yeah,
we're gonna
count it because 2 of us watched it and we were on break when it dropped.
You seen it?
And Link, you got to check out this show, Fallout.
Bro, you'll fall in love.
Oh no, I have not seen Fallout.
You should.
With Ella Purnell, you'll fall in love like instantly.
Why, you think she's his type?
I've never been attracted to her like that.
Really?
What has she been into? What has she been in? I didn't know her.
I don't know what she's into.
Yellow Jackets?
I also don't know what she's into, and I'm not interested.
I think she's into
that Snyder movie, the heist one in Vegas, the zombie one.
Man, I haven't seen any of these. Yeah, what's it called?
There's 2, but I'm talking about the first one. She's Batista's daughter.
The Dead?
Isn't she in
Army of the Dead?
Isn't she in Ready Player One?
No, that's not her.
That's not her? Okay.
You haven't seen these either. Army of the Dead or Yellow Jackets?
Me?
Yeah.
No.
So you don't know her?
I mean, I know who she is because I've seen her and stuff.
You know what? Trust.
Yeah. Watch Fallout.
I gotta watch it.
Besides that, Link, the show is super good.
But which one should I watch first? Fallout or Fall Guys?
You already saw the Fall Guys.
Dang
Jinx.
I know, but is it a prequel, sequel?
Gabe.
This
is tied to the video game Fall Guys.
Not to the old show from the 80s?
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Or to the game Fallout.
Okay.
Well, so that's actually really interesting. I don't know if you know anything about the game Fallout, Link.
Post-apocalyptic?
Yep. What else you know?
Little cartoon?
Pip-Boy? Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's it?
Yeah, mech suits, right?
I don't know anything about that.
Okay, you never seen the Brotherhood of Steel, like the robot suits?
Oh, yeah, I've seen that.
Yeah, they're on the covers, right? Okay, so same thing. That's all I knew. I've never played a Fallout game. Gabe, you have, right?
Yeah.
Which one?
I played New Vegas and 3.
3 and
New Vegas.
New Vegas is basically 4, right? Or is there a 4?
There's a 4.
Oh, okay. That's like much newer.
I haven't played it, but...
Okay, so you've played the 2 of the major ones. How did you feel about this quote-unquote adaptation?
I thought it was great. I thought it was... it didn't try it didn't try too much, where a lot of times shows overdo it. And I think it was its own thing, but it was true to, people that enjoy the game.
Yeah,
I also think people, if you haven't played the game, you can still enjoy it.
Yeah, because it was true to the nature of it. And for me, I was getting nostalgia growing up in the Fallout generation, having not even played it, because it had all the iconic imagery of it, but it's an original story. So it has ghouls, it has vault people, it has the Brotherhood of Steel, right? And if you don't know what any of these things are, it doesn't matter because it explains it to you and it's a whole new story. It's not adapting any existing. So for the fans, it's a new experience. And for newcomers like myself, or most of the audience, it's just a show, and it's tongue in cheek. It's BA, like it's cool. Action's good. It's very graphic. It's gratuitous.
It's like depressingly hopeful.
It's a hard R and depressingly hopeful.
Whoa, hard R.
No, you're right. It's not a hard R.
You can't even say it.
No. It doesn't. Not that word. It is. When it comes to violence, right?
It's mature.
It is mature. It is a hard R, right? Because there's like limbs and brains blowing up, and so that's mostly what it is. It's violence, and it is gratuitous, but it fits within the tone of the show. So a lot of it is done for humor, if that's your,
It's funny. It's a funny show.
Yeah. It has a great cast too. Great cameos. It's really good. A lot of talent on the show. Who's Walter Goggins, right? He plays the ghoul. Goggins. Yeah, he's the anti-hero on the show. For me, he steals the show. Yeah, she does great too. I haven't seen her in anything else. What's her name again?
Ella Purnell.
Yeah, she does great, and there's just a series of cameos. This is what I wish Borderlands looked like, and I think this is the tone they're gonna go for and fail. The Borderlands movie,
the one with Kevin Hart.
Yeah,
the hardest working man in Hollywood.
I think you're thinking of Ryan Gosling.
Okay.
So check it out, man. Check it out. Fallout. And if you guys haven't seen it, if you're looking for some adult fare, or if you're into like video games, post-apocalyptic, doesn't take itself too seriously, Fallout. What would you compare it to, Gabe?
The show?
Yeah. Like if you had to like compare it to another existing show.
District 9.
It's like a funny silo.
Okay. A funny silo. District 9? District 9 is...
No, that's just me. I don't know.
No, that's fair. I'm trying to think of something like that takes us less serious. Oh, maybe like take District 9 and cross it with The Boys or something.
Yeah.
Okay. So check it out. Fallout. All right. Any other? You watched this anime series, Link? Solo Leveling.
Yeah, but that came out a while ago.
Oh, okay. So this is one of the like reviews. So we're going into the recommendation review section.
It was.
All right. So we're doing some catch up stuff, right? This stuff did not come out in the past.
It did not.
Month, right? But we are building on some recommendations we've had in the past. So, like, for example, go ahead. You want to do Solo Leveling? Or you want us to come back to it?
Yeah. So it's my turn. I watched Solo Leveling. I watched it all in one day. It was a fun watch. I give this an 8 out of 10.
What's it about?
It's about this guy that in this society, there are portals, and that you have monsters and specific people have talents, gifts that can, kind of destroy these monsters, right?
Powers.
Yeah, they have powers, and they find a way to, like always, trying to find a way to monetize it, right? So.
Have you seen this game?
No.
Okay.
I've heard of it.
It's a fun show. Is it great? It's a good one. I'll give it. It's like I said, 8 out of 10, maybe 7.5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Watch it. I recommended. It kind of reminded me of it has like a very RPG element where the character himself is like leveling up.
Hence the title.
Hence the title. Yeah. Kind of reminded me of the Shield Hero. If you watch that anime. It's very similar to that. So,
how many seasons is it?
It's only one season. I believe it's 10 or 12 episodes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So far.
What do you mean so far?
It's only in season 1.
Like it's only
but that season's over.
Yeah, that season's over.
Okay. Would you recommend it for someone like me?
No, I don't think you would like it.
You don't think I'll like it? Okay. I might check it out just because of the short episode count. I'm really likely to check something out if it's short, because even if I hate it, I didn't dedicate that much time, but
I heard One Piece is short.
Don't be a liar. Oh, the Netflix series?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not going to watch that.
I heard it wasn't bad. I heard it was good.
That's what everybody says, but I've seen trailers and I was like, I don't know how it's good. I know I'm judging, but speaking of Netflix though, you recommended to me, and I think Link saw pieces of this while I was watching it, as he came in and out of my home sporadically. Beef. This show came out, I don't know, last year? Yeah, you don't. What is time? Right.
2021 to 2023.
Is that real?
It's the same. It's the same, like...
I guess I should probably fact check that.
I think 22.
22? So it's, wow, has it been? You can fact check that.
It could be 22.
All right, double check that. But this is an A24 series, which I didn't realize until the last episode. I thought this was excellent.
It's 23.
23. So last year, right? That's the year we live in, 24. I thought the series was excellent. I don't know what to expect. I thought it was going to be less hopeful than it was. I loved the ending without giving anything away. There was some moments where I was like, I could have lived without watching this scene. This didn't really contribute to my overall experience as a human being.
But then it wouldn't be an A24
exactly
film
series. So, but everybody did great. It made me remember that I haven't seen Minari, and I really need to see it because Steven Yeun is really good.
There's something about Minari that screams, I'm going to be depressed.
Yeah, I think I'm going to cry. But with that being said, I would recommend, if you have an open mind, check out Beef. Look at the trailer. If it looks like it interests you.
Nah, go watch it. That's something you should watch.
You think so?
Yeah, go watch it. It's good.
Okay. I don't know if it'll hit the same for everyone. I think you got to be a little weird or a little, I don't know, cynical. You have to have the right balance of cynicism and hopefulness.
It talks about, I mean, it expounds upon things that
Go watch
people,
it.
I think everyone feels at some point.
It was what I watched. It was really good.
You should
I
check
also
it out.
kept confusing it with the bear. So
It's also really short because it's like
30-minute episodes?
Yeah, 30-minute episodes. I think it's like 10 of them. Is that right? You can fact check that.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. So check it out. Beef. I recommend it. I watched Avatar, The Last Airbender Book 1. You guys were right. There's a whole episode where these dudes talk with their friend Sammy, our friend Sammy, about it. Check out that episode if you haven't. Now I understand half of the stuff they were talking about because that book's good. Thank you, Fortnite, for crossing over with Last Airbender and finally pushing me to watch.
And you've seen the worst part of Avatar.
Yeah, I know. I'm excited for the rest.
Yeah.
Korra, I hear, is the best part. What about you, Gabe? There was another show that you were catching up with?
Black Sails is on Netflix. It was on Stars, which nobody had.
That's right.
Except for us at the time because we're weird.
Yeah.
It is now on Netflix, and everybody should go watch it. It's like...
Is this Pirates?
Yeah.
It's like if Pirates of the Caribbean got an R rating.
Yeah.
Keira Knightley?
And it's good. What?
Is Keira Knightley in it?
There's a Keira Knightley-esque character.
Oh.
What about Orlando
Yeah.
Bloom?
Yeah, there's definitely a Will Turner. Yeah.
There's a Will Turner. I'm pretty sure they casted this guy with Will Turner in mind.
Yeah. So you recommended this, and it's not very long, right?
It's 4 seasons.
4 seasons, but the episodes they're short seasons, right?
1 is 8, and then I think 3 or 10.
Mm-hmm. So I was like, I could actually get through this pretty quickly. My wife got super excited when she saw the trailer. I wasn't ready for it, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna watch it very soon.
Yeah, the show. I think I'm rewatching it. I'm on the last season now. I think it's very good. I don't think there's a lot in that type of show.
Yeah,
I think with like that era, like pirates and stuff.
So
like
it's
that.
unique.
Yeah, and I really enjoy stories of that time period. So like, because I feel like Pirates of the Caribbean was so great because it has like, that supernatural element here and there, but then they go kind of like overboard, which is
the pirate stuff is the good stuff.
Yeah,
right.
And so this is like there are no supernat, like it's just like it's just like people trying to live.
Yeah,
and that world, which I think is fantastic.
Yeah, and that period and that setting isn't explored enough. So
yeah,
that's always good.
I think it was great. I mean, you just got to keep in mind. I mean, there's nudity and stuff, but I think they tone it down.
It's a hard R.
They tone it down.
It's a hard R.
Yeah.
Aye, aye, Captain.
That was a good one. They tone it down a bit as the seasons go on.
Oh, really? Yeah. Okay, that's good to know. So,
do we see Will Turner naked?
No.
No, full.
There's not a lot of dude nudity.
Okay.
Dudity.
Yeah, that's a classic double standard Hollywood has, but we'll talk about that.
Well, I mean, this show's a couple years old now.
I really like that word you created.
Dudity.
Yeah. Dudity.
Put that on a t-shirt. All right, and then the last recommendations, last reviews. You said you were catching up on Haikyuu.
Haikyuu's so good.
Oh yeah. I'm just watching Haikyuu. You get me? There's like a movie coming out next week.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I'm gonna be ready for it on time.
The dumpster battle.
I have no idea.
Yeah.
But I'm watching it. I'm in season 3. I watch it when I go to the gym and I walk on the treadmill. And let me tell you, a whole season on one match.
Bro, Haikyuu's so good, man.
It's a little bit of a drag, but it's quite good, man.
Nah, man, if they can like trap you in for all those episodes and it's still actually good, I'm
good.
Like,
I agree, but it's like, bro, I'm in like 5 episodes in.
But this is a movie,
and
right?
it's like,
yeah,
I'm like 8 episodes in, and like I'm on set 3 of 5.
You gotta know what's gonna happen.
I'm getting interested in the show because I finally got to the dodgeball episode of Spy Family, and I was like, oh, I can see how an anime can just be about a sport.
Haikyuu's so good.
Yeah. So I'm enjoying it, man. I'm telling you.
All right,
really quick. So we're running up against time because we're about 38 minutes in or so. Games. What have you guys been playing?
I downloaded the Delta emulator on my phone.
And told every single person you've come in contact with a phone to do the same?
Yeah, I told someone today.
Is that a weed game?
At lunch. Huh?
Is that a weed game?
Delta emulator? No, it's just an emulator.
Is it an airline simulator?
Delta?
I don't know. I don't come up with a name.
Delta Airlines.
What does it do?
It's an emulator.
What is it emulating?
Jinx.
What?
Gabe.
What is it emulating? Like, what are you playing on it?
I'm playing Pokemon Emerald.
There you go.
Well, were you asking me what's an emulator?
What can you play on it?
What the hell are you playing on the game? How is that a hard question to answer?
That wasn't the question you originally asked.
Yeah, what is an emulator?
You asked what is an emulator.
No, not everyone.
That isn't what I asked.
Yeah, that was
play
a follow-up.
Play the tape.
The rewind.
So an emulator is...
That's not what I asked.
But let him at least answer that one.
An emulator. If you don't know what an emulator is, it's something that allows you to play old retro games.
What a politically correct way to answer that question.
So yeah, they just released it on the iPhone. You don't have to. It's not illegal. You don't have to find a way around it. You can't. You won't get in trouble or killed by Tim. What's the guy from Apple?
Sweeney.
Tim Sweeney. I'm sure that's
Cook.
Tim Cook. He won't cook you for.
Who's Tim Sweeney?
Sweeney Todd. He won't cook you for doing this. So check it out. You can play all the Pokemon games. You can play any Game Boy Advance games you want, Game Boy Color games, even DS games. So and you have it on your phone, and that's awesome.
Can you play Ghost of Tsushima?
No, you cannot.
Which is what the last thing I played, which was weeks ago. And that's my game story.
Are you gonna finish it by the end of the summer?
I sure hope so.
Can we commit to that? Can we all play Ghost of Tsushima by the end of August at least?
Maybe.
I don't have a PlayStation.
You can use mine, Link.
Okay, but I don't want to watch you play. I want you to watch me play.
I will watch you play.
Okay.
I will watch you play, and then I'll go to my PlayStation 4 upstairs at night
play
and
IMAX. Play Mad Max.
Yes, will you play Mad Max? I'm too.
Yeah,
okay.
you got it, so I have to play it.
So all of this, yeah. I asked Mad Max, the game for PlayStation, was on sale for $5, and I showed Gabe, and he was like, "Get it," and I was like, "Only if you commit to playing it," and he said he would. So now
that's how good Fury Road is.
Yeah, well, Furiosa got me excited to go back to the world and explore all the much more enjoyable chapters. So I rewatched Fury Road and I re-downloaded Mad Max. I don't know what was going on in my life 10 years ago when that game came out, but I only got an hour or so into it, and then I had too much other games to play. So I'm 2 hours in, and that game is excellent. And that is the game that I am currently playing, which I was also inspired to play that because this season of Fortnite is post-apocalyptic. It's inspired by Mad Max. It crosses over with Fallout.
Is Max in it?
Not yet. We suspect he will be, but so far it's just inspired. The level 100 skin is the main villain of the season, and his name is Megalodon, and he's basically Emotin Joe from Mad Max. So we don't know if it's gonna directly connect, but it is directly connecting with Fallout, which we talked about earlier, and a lot of cool post-apocalyptic stuff like that. So basically my entire life is living at the end of the world now. As I play Mad Max, as I play Wrecked, which is this season, and as I jump back into all these movies. And Borderlands is right around the corner, coming out at some point.
All right. Now, let's top it all off with some Double or Nothing.
Double or Nothing, All Elite Wrestling, AEW. What did you think, Link?
It was good, man. It was a fun pay-per-view. I think all the matches were great, fantastic. I don't even think I saw a boring match. So I think AEW is killing it. I don't know why people aren't watching AEW. If you want to get into wrestling, AEW is the way to do it. Don't watch WWE. That's not as awesome.
Even if you do watch WWE, also watch AEW and then balance those two things.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
You'll see the difference.
Yeah, you will see the difference.
AEW, in my opinion, actually, it's not my opinion. It's a fact. Does have the best wrestlers in the world.
Well, that's their tagline now, right? We're the best wrestle.
It's true. They got Bryan Danielson. They got Kenny Omega. They got Will Ospreay. And if you haven't seen Will Ospreay or Kenny Omega, you're missing out. Also, they have Jon Moxley.
Yeah.
And that's the Stone Cold Steve Austin of this generation.
Yeah.
It's the Stone Cold truth.
And they have the best luchador in wrestling with Rey Fenix.
And maybe Penta's up there too.
And maybe Penta, his brother.
What about John Silver?
And they got the best bald man in all of wrestling, John Silver.
You probably won't see him if you watch AEW, though. But anyways, a great show. It's worth checking out. AEW Double or Nothing. It was 4 hours long. We fell asleep after 2, woke up the next morning, and watched the other 2. It was terrific.
Check it out.
Link got spoilers on his phone.
Yeah.
It was terrible.
That sucks.
It is what it is.
And that was May. And that was our MayMicroMonthly under 45.
All right. May you have a fantastic.
And may the 4th be with you. Oh, we didn't record an episode for Star Wars this year.
I thought he was going to take us past 45 just because of
Oh, yeah.
I guess I still am doing it. Huh?
No.
Okay, bye.
Just cut it. Just cut it right